Good afternoon, everybody. I want to thank you for attending today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, prior to beginning our graduation ceremony, I request that we collectively hold a moment of silence as we pay our respects to one of our own who recently passed away. At this time, please join me in a moment of silence for 2021 JCD graduate Landon Turner. Thank you. It is my privilege to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2022. I would like to thank all students, parents, faculty, staff, and community members for making this year another outstanding year at Jac-Cen-Del. This is a special time in the lives of these students, each one leaving a mark on our school and our community in their own special way. Some students excelled in academics, some in athletics, some in both. Some will enter college, some will enter the military, some will enter the workforce. Yet all of these young adults have shown the dedication and determination to make it through to graduation day. It wasn't always easy, and it wasn't always pretty, but you made it, and I'm proud of each of you for your efforts. Many of you here today celebrated your own high school graduations. In fact, some of you were here on this stage just a few years ago, and some of you a lot longer ago. At this moment, I wish to ask that all alumni of Jac-Cen-Del High School please rise and be recognized. At this time, I wish to recognize two special graduates of the class of 2022 who have elected to join the military after graduation. At this time, I wish to recognize Elena Audis and Toby Benefield as they have both elected to enlist in the United States Army. If these two young ladies could still stand, I also wish to recognize any military veterans or active service members who are in the audience today by asking them to stand and be recognized. We thank you all for your service. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce Senior Class President, Michaela Cobbler.
Welcome, fellow students, distinguished guests, staff, parents, and family. The day I was chosen to be class president, I was thrilled and honored. I knew my class was counting on me to make the last year here at Jac-Cen-Del the best year. Our sophomore and junior year was not the best per se because of the new ways of learning and COVID-19, but it was full of memories for sure. Maybe not the ones we hoped for, but there are still memories we will keep for a lifetime. When I was told to write a speech for graduation, the first thing I thought of was, how do I make people cry? Which probably isn't the best way of thinking, but that was my thought process. I still remember the day when we all graduated from kindergarten, and I thought to myself, 12 more years, then I'm done with school. But my little kindergarten self forgot about college. I know a lot of my fellow classmates are thrilled to be done with high school, but I know all of us are going to miss the good old days. seeing our favorite teachers every day, or waiting for them to get back so we can catch them up on all the daily news, learning about new things that aren't even close to the subject we are learning about. For example, where donut holes come from and how to keep plants alive, mostly. Creating new artwork and new ideas for different clubs, and creating lifetime lasting memories with everyone we meet. Fellow classmates, we have all made a mark on this town and this school one way or another. It can either be inspiring young kids to do what is right, or giving the older generation hope for our generation to do great things. No matter where we all end up, we'll end up where we are meant to be. Speaking not only for myself, but for the class of 2022, we thank you all. Not just our teachers to push us to our full potential, but also to our family, parents, and friends for always being there for us through the thick and thin, and always pushing us into situations that we don't want to be in, but helped us in the future. I want to give a huge shout out to my parents for always pushing me to be the best version of myself. The class of 2022 wants to give a huge shout out to all of our parents for always pushing us to be the best we can be. We have all heard the Jac-Cen-Del motto, once an eagle, always an eagle. I have never truly understood this meaning until today. We will always have a second family. We will always have people besides our family to lift us up when we are at our low. We will always have a place here at Jac-Cen-Del. I want to leave with you all, fellow classmates, is never forget where you came from. These country roads built who we are today. Quoting our senior song, "You're gonna miss these days, hadn't gone by so fast." Thank you.
Thank you, Michaela. It is now my distinct honor to bring forward a member of the class of 1972 to impart some great wisdom upon these young people. Speaking for the class of 1972 will be Kathy Kemker-Duclaw.
Good afternoon. Class of 2022, you made it. You did it. After everything that you've been through, you're here. I gotta say you look a lot different in your caps and gowns than you did in your formals at your proms, but I recognize most of you. Class of 1972, we're here. And I gotta say our music was much better. How'd we get this old? You know, we didn't die yet. So, thank you to the Jac-Cen-Del administration for asking me to speak at graduation. It's truly my honor. Graduates, today and throughout the upcoming parties, everyone will ask you, what do you want to be? Well, I'm going to ask you a better question. Who do you want to be? Isn't that the more important question? As you enter the workforce, you will find that most companies have a mission statement. You'll be forced to read that mission statement and agree to it. As a non-traditional college student in my 40s, I was required to develop a personal mission statement. My mantra up until that time had been work hard, do good, but that wasn't enough. So it was the most cathartic and one of the most important assignments that I ever completed. So I ask you today, who do you want to be? I will preface this by saying when I wrote it, I had not experienced great pain and loss that hit us a few years later. I had to dig deep up into my faith and to even make it through what was to come. And this mission statement helped out with that. As I go through this, I'll give you the thumbs up if I did a good job. Some of the audience may give you a thumbs up or a big X, depending on their perspective. So this is my mission statement. I shall thank my God every day for my many blessings and remember that flowers need rain. I shall be a contributing member of my community and society and remember that not everyone can be. I shall be a devoted and understanding mother and remember that my children have their own lives. Greg and Molly, thumbs up? Good. I shall be a patient and appreciative daughter and remember who raised me. I shall be to my grandchildren as my grandmother was to me and remember that if I'm half as good, I'll be the best. Caitlin? Curtis? I shall be a thoughtful and generous friend and remember in every relationship someone gives more. I shall be an honest and hardworking employee and remember that my boss and coworkers are counting on me. I shall be a mentor to those who come to me for answers and remember that not everyone thirsts for knowledge. I shall plant my garden with vegetables and flowers and remember that all good things come from the earth. I shall eat healthy and exercise regularly and remember that I have only one body and it needs to last a lifetime. Okay, we can all thumbs down on that one. I shall be a good and responsible pet owner and remember that pets are family too. I shall endeavor to make every place that I am a better place for my being there. And remember that we are merely visitors on this planet. I shall live every day for today and remember that tomorrow may never come. And what if and if onlys are wasted emotions. I shall smile every day when I really don't want to and remember at that moment somewhere someone is in mourning. I shall strive to learn something every day from every situation and remember that I don't know everything. Shocker. I shall pray unselfish prayers every day and remember that no is an answer. I shall face hurt and rejection graciously and remember that healing comes through forgiveness. I shall see the good in all people and remember that I'm a person too. I shall thank God every day for my many blessings. To the family and friends of Landon Turner, I want you to know that we understand what you're going through. We went through a very similar thing where 2 of our classmates died in a very similar situation. They are never forgotten. We have lost a total of 14 from our class, and they will remain for us forever young. So graduates and even classmates of 72, do you have a mission statement? Most importantly, you have to be you. It is estimated that about 50% of college students change their majors. So if half of you don't know what you want to be, how can you know who you want to be? It's pretty hard at 17 or 18 to know who you want to be. Will you climb to the top of your field? Will you be the CFOs, the CEOs, the top of your business? What will you be? I was at once director of internal audit for an international company, but that was not my most important job. The most important title I held was the one I was called at 18 when Greg first called me Mama. Today, that is still my most important title, and I love it when he and Julie call me Mama. When they call to talk, it's Mama. When they call to tell me something, it's Mom. The sweetest thing I've ever heard is when my grandkids and all their friends call me Grandma Kathy. I will remain that forever. I'm most proud of my children and my grandchildren. People will not remember where I worked or what my title was, but I hope they remember how much I love my kids and grandkids. So I'm telling you right now, go for it. Be all that you can be, but never forget your most important job and the reason that you are here. Be kind, be generous, but above all else, be you. I want to take a moment to thank all of you who have gone to the Career Center and Ivy Tech. Your phones are going to be ringing off the hook. Get out there. Let people know what you've learned and that you're available. We need you. Fortune 500 companies need the college educated for their accounting and finance departments and assorted other things. There are college educated people out there who cannot change the seals in their toilet. That's me. I'm that people. They can't wire a light on their patio. Again, me. We need you. We need CNAs, auto mechanics, computer techs, x-ray techs, electricians, all of you. And of course, we need our farmers. Without them, we're not going to eat. Not everyone needs to go to college. These are noble professions, and to all of you, a huge thank you. Now, if you're going to do brain surgery or knee surgery, we'd like for you to get as much college education as you can. The most important thing is to do. You're all on social media of one kind or another. Don't be afraid to reach out to other people. You very well may change another life or even save a life. Thank a police officer. I do it. Sometimes the officer is taken aback, but shake their hand. Tell them you appreciate what they do. Anytime you see a serviceman or woman, thank them. I hug them, but then again, I'm a grandma, so I can do that. Thank them for their service and their sacrifice, and be sure to thank their family for the sacrifices that they've made along the way. Tell the people that you love that you do love them. Tell them often and never let an opportunity go by, because tomorrow is not promised. And always work hard and do good. Sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to or the way you thought that they would. It's disappointing, and sometimes it's crushing. But you've built a way of life now, so continue, persevere. There is a plan for you, and it's going to work out. Think about doing your own personal mission statement. It can be as easy as work hard, do good, or you can look at every aspect of your life and write it down. Think about who you want to be. Wear sunscreen. Don't text and drive. Don't drink and drive. Take your vitamin D every day. Let your mom and dad know when you have arrived at your destination. I still miss my mom telling me, call me as soon as you get home. Now, I text my sister. Class of 72, get those annual checkups. Get that colonoscopy, the mammography, that annual checkup. Just do it. Class of 22, see what you've got to look forward to? But seriously, we all do need to take care of ourselves. We have lost 14 people from our class. Some of the widows are sitting with us, and I want to recognize Mary Tolley Skinner. Rick Tolley's mom is in the audience, and we are so grateful to have her here today. I will end this with what my family is striving to be now. Since the loss of one of my classmates, my brother-in-law, Sean Negengard. John 3:18. Dear children, let us not live with words or speech, but with actions and truth. Thank you all. Work hard. Do good.
For those of you who are going to go into knee surgery and hip surgery, remember Mr. Unsicker. Maybe you can give me a discount or something. Senior band members, at this time I ask that you please join the band for your final performance. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to introduce the Jac-Cen-Del High School Band under the direction of Mr. Cameron Papandrea as they perform Chasing Sunlight. Thank you, band. It is now my honor to introduce the Salutatorian of the class of 2022. The Salutatorian of the class of 2022 holds a grade point average of 4.48. She has earned 71 credits, including 16 college credits and 7 AP credits. She has been active in National Honor Society, Sunshine Society, and SAD. She is a member of the Livestream crew and a member of the Rube Goldberg team. She has participated in pep band, drama club, science academic team, and is a member of the state runner-up fine arts academic team. She is a member of the cross-country and track and field teams and is an active member of her church. She will be attending the University of Indianapolis to major in exercise science. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce the Salutatorian of class of 2022, Chloe Simon.
Good afternoon, fellow students, parents, school board members, staff, and guests. As you all know, today we are here to celebrate the JCD class of 2022 and accomplishing a great feat, graduating high school. I would like to say thanks to all that have come this afternoon for these graduates and for the teachers that have put up with each and every one of us throughout our time at JCD. Trust me, it wasn't always easy. Some of us graduates did not think that we could make it here. Others of us believed that this time could not have come any sooner. But throughout the years, we have had our ups and our downs, yet we still persevered to this point where we are now sitting in these chairs, or in some people's cases, trying to sleep. If you're one of those people trying to sleep, I don't blame you. But as Charles Dickens wrote in A Tale of Two Cities, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness, which explains what we have experienced throughout our high school career. We have had some fun and exciting times, but we have also had some difficult and stressful times. Throughout high school, we grew in our knowledge and found parts of ourselves through these experiences. From these experiences, we were able to learn from them and change our perspective on life and how we will be able to change the world in the future. Each of us here has an opportunity to change the world as we know it. We just have to take a chance on an opportunity. Sometimes the best things in life happen because you took a chance on the unknown. I have no doubt that this class will seize these opportunities and use their knowledge to make the world a better place in their own unique way, whatever that might look like in our future. Even with these ups and downs, let us each live distinctive lives so that we can write our own stories and create new memories and many countless experiences. All of this was possible because of the experiences that shaped us in high school, where we were able to expand on our knowledge and find our passions. But as I say this, we are all parting ways with our future endeavors in hopes of making a difference in the world. For some, this might be bittersweet, exciting, or downright terrifying. But I know with everything that we have been through, every one of us will make it. I want to leave you all with this quote one of my good friends told me, and I'm sure most of you can relate to it. Be like Indiana's roads. Never stop working on yourself, no matter how inconvenient it is for everyone else. With that said, thank you for listening. May God bless.
That, I believe, is a perfect quote for US 421. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2022. The valedictorian of the class of 2022 also has 71 credits, which includes 27 college credits and 5 AP credits. She holds a 4.5 grade point average. Her accomplishments while in high school will sound very familiar. A member of SAD, Sunshine Society, National Honor Society, Drama Club, and Rube Goldberg. She was a member of the Science Academic Team, the Interdisciplinary Team, and was a member of the State Runner-Up Fine Arts Academic Team. She too is a member of the pep band and a member of the live stream crew, all while participating athletically in cross-country and track and being active in her church. She will be attending the University of Evansville, majoring in civil engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the valedictorian of the class of 2022, Kayla Simon.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, school board members, teachers, fellow classmates, and family and friends. I sometimes wonder if the reason it's so hard to write down your feelings is because when you do, it makes everything real. There is no taking it back. There's no erasing it, no matter how hard you try. There will always be an indent where the pencil made its mark, a faded mark of the lead. Everything becomes real with that mark. It makes you acknowledge the truth of the situation. There is no going back from that point. Maybe that is why there are so many writers, but only so many great ones. They are afraid to reveal themselves to the world for fear of being persecuted. That is what writing your feelings is all about. Putting yourself out there for others to judge and to find fit to do with whatever they please. It's difficult to do, but if you want to move your audience, it's imperative that it's done. Before writing this, I took the time to appreciate a blank piece of paper, the crispness of it, how the red and blue ink mixed together to create straight lines that are used to write. Finding the meaning behind a blank piece of paper as I would with one of my stories from English. We are, each of us, the one holding the pen posed to write. When we step out those doors, we begin our new story, a new beginning for us. The story we wrote on the previous pages of our lives, defining who we are, help to define who we are and shape how we will begin this new story. As we begin to write a new page today, I remember all the memories of the years past, the time spent with my friends, going to the movies or on afternoon coffee runs, the time with the teams I was on and all the laughs we had, the time with my family spent eating at different restaurants and catching up on each other's lives. These are my memories, as I'm sure many of you have similar ones. But it wasn't always the happy times and the good memories. There was the stress of completing assignments, the struggle of finding where we want our lives to head, and the silent tears cried for friends and family not here with us today. These compile my memory, and looking back at them now, I wouldn't change a moment of them. I would not change the people that are in them or how they happened. They define who I am. Today, I call you to look back on the pages that you have written of your life and pick up your pen. Continue to write your story. It is your story to write. Don't let the fear of writing what you want and exposing yourself for who you are control your future. It is not other people that write your story, but yourself. Other people can influence you, but stay true to yourself. Learn from your mistakes, live in the moment, and find happiness. To the class of 2022, it has been an honor to be with each and every single one of you. May you all write the story you want to write. Until I see you again, God bless.
Thank you, Kayla, and I want to especially thank both of you for not wearing your hair the same way so I can tell you apart. We've arrived, class of 2022. It's what you've all been waiting for here. Mr. Middleton and school board members, I now present the Jac-Cen-Del class of 2022. I have confirmed that these students have met all local and state requirements for graduation. Ian Chase Allen. Elena Renee Audis. Toby Lee Benefiel. Elena Georgina Berwick. Michael Trenton Carter. Michaela Elizabeth Cobbler. Gilbert Lee Collins, Jr. Hunter William Collins. Samantha Allison Collier. Donovan Paul Courteur. Dawson Corridon Craig. Andrea Michelle Colin. Cameron James Darnold. Abigail Grace Christine Davis. Reed Mason Day. Wyatt Dwayne Day. Andrew Cale Deemron. Matthew Scott Deemron. Connor Basil DeLay. Taylor Margaret Joanne Dixon. Jeremy David Ebbinger. Alyssa Renee Edwards. Erica Catherine Erdl. Gavin Lee Ferris. Danielle Jean Forsyth. Alex Logan Foster. Allison Renee Fulmer. Benjamin Christopher Garnett. Nicholas Scott Goldsberry. Courtney Nicole Grable. Austin Michael Hammond. Nathaniel Jacob Hoffman. Brenna Nicole Hughesman. Riley Ian Johnson. Lexus Lynn Jones. Adam Robert Maloney. Devin Joseph Morantos. Ellie Nicole McAdams. Luke Aaron Morrow. Isabel Elena Needham. Emma Louise Newhart. Shelby Lynn Newhart. Autumn Elizabeth Norman. Deacon Tyner Pate. Sia Kitten Patel. Joshua Wayne Poley. Lydia Ann Powers. Shelby Ann Rutherford. Jaylee Brianna Ryder. Dylan Michael Robertson. Austin Leonard Rolls. Austin Michael Salyer. Abigail Ann Elaine Scoggins. Braden Avery Simon. Caleb Andrew Simon. Chloe Ann Simon. Kayla Ann Simon. Desiree Nicole Vay Sparks. Erica Noel Starkey. Marissa Dawn Struckman. Torrance Morgan Spotba. Justin Michael Swinney. David Lee Tucker. Adrian Vicente. Caitlin Rose Wagner. Brianna Marie Wallace. William Jarvie Lewis Walls. Valerie Marie Weston. Paige Ann Wilhoit. Annabelle Rose Williams. Nicholas Logan Williams. Ryan Daniel Wilson. Stand up.
Congratulations, class of 2022. We did it. Now let's cross our tassels.